Hello guys, good morning. Things looks to be falling apart for the Nigerian football as it stands, as we have confirmed news that one of our top players is going to be out for a while. Kochku,
My
good
brother,
morning.
good morning.
As
All
this
good,
month,
bro.
welcome to the channel final, which is the channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning sports-related stories, from fans' reaction to pre and post-match analysis, and of course, in-depth analysis. Don't forget to follow us across all social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube page, Final 91. Gochuku,
My
we
brother.
have a confirming and a disturbing news concerning our star player, our star striker, I must say, Victor Osimhen.
Yeah. Over the weekend, we saw them beat Cybersport in the Turkish Super League 3-2. Osimhen was on the score sheet, a penalty, which is a good one for us. But sadly, we lost him in that game. On the 60th minute, he was subbed off as he felt a strain in his muscle. And this comes to, this is I think this is the fourth player in the Nigerian squad list that has been out in a couple of weeks now. And this is not a good news at all for our game, because we have a precarious situation ahead of us, the World Cup qualifiers, and we are losing these players that are supposed to be in their form, week in, week out, so that we can be able to deliver at the end of the qualifiers. But sadly, Victor is out but for now, we don't know the number of days, as the medical on-field assessment was done, but they've not done the general assessment, so we don't know the number of days that he's out. But it's clear that Victor is out for a couple of days.
Thank you. Me and you was on this production, I think a month ago. We talk about this same particular injury, muscle strain bleeding, that affected Victor Osimhen. It looks to be coming back. As at that production, we said, thankfully, it was not a recurring injury. But now I feel like that same injury don't come down now.
Factor. That's the problem I have with Victor. Can he stay fit? You understand? And you, Oshola and Charles, you will bear me witness. I've talked about how these players develop, especially the Nigerian made players, how they develop. When was the last time you heard the Iwobi get injured? When was the last time you Ademola Lookman? So you look, compared to our own, you are saying 4, I can count more than 4. Ndidi is currently injured. Ndidi has an hamstring. Teddy Murphy is injured. Paul Onuachu is injured.
Yes.
Peter Olayinka is injured. The list is endless. Ejuke is injured. And we have a World Cup qualifier in some couple of months. So how do we make up for this list? So I think as a football country, we have to work on the development of some of our players. And we know the rigor of the stress and rigor of what they go through when they are trying to make it to the top is not easy. Victor Boniface is injured. So you look at all of those things and you look at compared to the ones that developed outside, and then you see, sometimes it's just precautions. And then before you know it, Olayinka is back. Before you know it, Ademola Lookman is playing, banging goals. It will be Calvin Bassey. All of them are doing well. Now, some of our homes that developed in Nigeria, it's very hard for them to stay fit. Currently now, we don't have any striker. Is it Taiwo Awoniyi that is not even getting minutes? That wants to and the reason why he's not injured is because he's not getting minutes. That's the truth now.
His form, he lost it because of injury.
So you look at all of those things. Who do we count on now? If it's possible if Osimhen comes back before the World Cup qualifier, but can he stay fit?
Can he stay fit?
That's the question.
My fear.
That's the question.
Talking about that, the last season, Victor was injured 6 times in a season. 2023-2024 season, missing 92 days, which is missing 15 matches last season alone. Do you know what it means for the striker?
45 points.
Yes, for the striker to be missing in 15 matches. Now, this season so far, he has had 2 injuries this season. Missing 29 days probably. In the 2022 season, 2022-23 season, Victor was injured twice, missing 11 games, over 50 days out. So this is going to be a major problem for us, because I fear that he might get, like AY already said, he might get fit before the World Cup qualifiers. But what is the chances that he will not pick up another injury? Because his injury history that I'm looking at, we've had muscle strain, muscle fatigue, multiple times, hamstring, muscle injury, which is common with footballers. But his own injury, they know of hospital. Is that yes? This is over from 2016 till now, and I'm seeing the list is enormous. It feels like I'm flipping.
Guys.
So now, what is the chances that he gets fit on this? Then before the qualifiers, we see him go out again. Now, do we have a replacement? We saw in the World Cup, in the AFCON qualifiers, one of the games he missed as a result of injury.
He didn't play against Libya.
We know how we fared in that game. Was an 87th minute winner by Dele Bashiru. So we go to that game in the AFCONs. in the AFCONs as well. I think
was playing with injury now.
he was playing with
and
injury.
it was so obvious.
It was so obvious.
And so, if we don't have a backup plan, that is where I frown out the likes of Boniface.
Guys. See,
Boniface is first.
He's injured.
So the only backup plan is injured.
when I hear me out,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Osimhen, I'm looking at his playing style. You understand? So his playing style, for me, is the one causing the
Yeah, it contributes a major one.
If you look
Yeah,
at the way he lifts and
I think we've talked about that.
exactly. So, and if you look at the kind of injury, it's always muscle associated, because the way you sprint and every other thing. So, and I brought them a production, I think last few weeks, concerning the way Galatasaray are set up, and I feel that they are stressing him more.
Especially when the card,
now that Icardi is out as well.
I feel that they are stressing him more now than when he was playing at Napoli, because at Napoli was surrounded by good players, great players like Rick Maroda, who is out of
Danger position, set up passes. Yeah.
But you saw, now look at Galatasaray now. There's a Chelsea flop there. No, serious.
Hakim Ziyech.
There's a Tottenham flop there. So many clubs rejected players are there.
Michi Batshuayi.
You understand where I'm coming from now? I think that Davinson Sanchez is starting in Galatasaray. He's playing the same team with Osimhen, Ziyech.
So he gets to drop down to get the ball and move again.
You understand now?
Not fully whether he still has other places to go.
Yes, you want
to sell.
You know where they go.
You have to sell out himself.
To get your own
So
dream.
he needs to deliver.
What dream a Ziyech of 30 years old gets? Batshuayi has won the Premier League, has won something. So I feel that won't even get future again. See Davinson Sanchez, a Tottenham player. Once a Tottenham player, forever a Tottenham player. They're butlers now. You understand?
Yeah, I get
for
you.
the youngsters like the likes of Gabriel Sara that are there, you understand that Abdul Karim, the Turkish defender, that I can just pick like 2 or 3 good players in that team.
I'm not even bothered about Galatasaray. I'm bothered about Osimhen's transfer and the Super Eagles World Cup qualification.
Yes.
You understand? Those are the 2 things. Because if you are looking at this, it's not looking good for the optics. Like in some couple of weeks ago, this is safe. We has been linked with Manchester United and some other clubs. But this is not good. Nobody wants to buy an injury. Nobody. Because they will look at all of those things. We are buying, you are paying you weekly. Can you stay fit?
And huge.
So all of those things. Your country now. Now, let me pick it up where you go. You said you frowned at. I was expecting maybe you said the likes of Austin who was supposed to have given the likes of Tolu Arokodare
chances.
Yes.
The chances when we had it.
Yes.
What's not? It's looking like 7 on my list here. Even Maduka Okoye, we have forgotten of recent. You understand? So where do we start from? I'm going to probably say, okay, now put pressure on whoever is coming now to get your debut and start performing. You understand? And start performing. Yeah? And we know that we have to win all of those matches. We have to win all of those matches. A new coach is coming to do what? To come and make to come and make something that does not look good. To come and make the players that he does not know.
Because I think I'm buying into the idea of what I said. Look at the last list now. There was a slot for you to invite
easy.
Desas. So I will blend with the team again. Who did you invite? Umar Sadiq.
Now
you understand where I'm coming from now? There was a chance in that midfield now for you to bring out a new player to come and blend. Who did you invite? Kelechi Iheanacho. There was a chance in the defense line for you to bring another different player now.
I think we are forgetting that Semi Ajayi is even injured.
Yes. What I'm calling for you, when I said boys, the players that made the last list, where we should say these are regular call-up players. So there is fire on the mountain. But again, it still comes down to coach. It comes down to the coach, because you can't tell the players not to come. Whenever you call Kelechi Iheanacho, you're packing back, come. That's the truth. You call Sadiq Umar, he will come. You don't call them, they don't come. So the whole blame should be at the coach and those that influence that list. We cannot in 2024 still be pampering lists. Lists should be merited. We saw what other countries did in the last Euros.
You saw what they did in China Eagles now. Was that not merited? So why can't they replicate the same thing?
They know the thing now.
So let's not go far. They know what is right. They just don't want to do it.
There's this stat.
Look at the China list now.
There's this stat
easily.
Before we came on the production.
And they think they won one of their players.
The last one, yeah.
There's this stat I saw before we came on the production. Number of matches the Super Eagles has played with Victor Osimhen, win percentage, but 160.
Yes.
And we've drawn 20, and we've lost
20. Yeah.
So we win more.
With him.
Wednesday.
And we win.
For every win, we know if we go 3 match, we in no score, the winner.
Yes, no.
So how do we
one of the contributions?
Easily. We'll talk about it. We take Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen from that.
And
From
this
that,
thing, it looks ordinary.
it looks like
Very ordinary.
Like Suriname national team.
yeah, Lesotho team. So that's it. That's what I mean. And this kind of player is who is going to be out, and you know
That this
that this
person
person is prone to
injury
injury.
prone.
Can easily get other
To protect
strikers
him.
to protect him, so that once he's out, you can actually have dependable ones that you can actually put in easily. It's not. I don't know why they make this thing look so difficult.
Finally, before we go, guys, I will now because of this injury now. Are we saying a January transfer is off the table for Victor Osimhen?
No, I'm not reading that out yet. I'm not
Exactly.
doing that. According to the sources now, they said he's going to be out for 2 weeks. Let's hope he's going to be out
About
for 2
15 days, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe 2-3 weeks. Maybe just rule out the year. January is going to be January. By the start of January, when he gets to play one matches. But the thing is, the records are there. They know what he can do.
Yeah.
But the only issues is just how to deal with this whole injury. And we've seen teams that have been able to manage injuries well. A good example is former Chelsea player that is playing in AC Milan, Pulisic. Loves to shake. The list is you just see this same player that is always going on injury now. Change league or change an environment and then stop getting
The
injured.
difference is that Victor has changed leagues as well. You agree with me?
Yeah.
Victor has virtually played in about 5 major leagues.
Well, he has not done Premier League.
He has not done the
So
Premier League. So let's
the
hope that
Premier
whenever
League
he comes to the Premier League, the weather might favor his this thing.
So the thing is still depending on the suitors. If they feel like we can manage this,
yes, exactly.
There's a good deal on the table. Napoli really wants to sell. They want to get rid
That
of this
deal off
Osimhen
saga. Yeah.
So I think it should move. And for Nigerians, I think we should pray and hope for the best.
Thank you very much, AY. Thank you very much,
my brother.
Yes, Osimhen is injured probably for the rest of the year, but we want to wish him quick recovery and may he get favorable transfer. And that is all from us. See you guys.